Really was, because while in the moment it kind of sucked and it felt different because it was different, I had to give all that up to get on this right path to success. One of the main reasons for that is because I wanted to be more authentic. Before you can be real with the world and be real with the people around you, genuinely and authentically yourself, you have to be real with yourself first. What's going on, everybody? I'm your host as always, Omega, and thank you all for tuning in to my channel. This one's going to be talking about the lonely road to success. Now, from that title alone, you already might be frustrated. You might even be a little intrigued and thinking about, what is this kid going to have to say about my dreams and goals? What does he know about success? Well, I know about success in a lot of different ways, but before we even go into this and how the road to success is so lonely, don't forget, click that like, comment, and subscribe button for me, please. Don't forget to share this to someone, but number one of all, please remember to subscribe for me. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate all of the love and support that I've been receiving from each and every single one of you. All right, I've been doing JayTalks for almost 2 years now, and I love my craft. I love speaking to you all. I love what I do. I really do, and I know it's gonna manifest and turn into something bigger. But I did not get here without properly planning and setting myself up for success. And what I mean by that is I had to cut off a lot of things. The road is long. And just because we see people on social media who seem like they're living out the dream and living out what they call success, a lot of those times, some of those people do get lucky. A lot of others who are really successful and they don't put their life out there on display for others to see, those are the people who are actually successful. And I just wanted to kind of put that in here, not really gearing it towards much of anything or shooting shots at anybody. I'm just giving some perspective. What it may look like is not always what it really is. So just let's keep that in mind when we're on social media. So typically, if it seems like success is not happening for you as quickly as you want it to be, it just means that you may not be ready yet. And I've touched on that before in previous JayTalks, and I apply that to my life all the time. I'm just not there yet, but I know that I'm still on that road to success. I had people who were always telling me, you have something more, you just haven't unlocked it yet. Once you unlock those gifts that you were gifted from God, you are gonna go to the next level, you're gonna be unstoppable. And for the longest time, I didn't understand what it was. Now I still kind of have an idea of what it is, but I know that I'm still not there yet. But with this new mindset, I know that I'm well on my way. It took everything. I had to give up just about everything. I was living on a double income. The money was coming in graciously, but I wasn't doing the right things with it. And so before it even got taken away from me, I had to give some things up. I lost a lot of friends. The people who were looking up to me no longer even looked for me. I was having to respond to emails, text messages, social media replies, comments, all that stuff. It would take me an hour before getting out of bed. And while it seemed like may seem cool to other people, it was really, really draining. So first thing I had to do to get on the right path to success was give up those things. And while, like I said, a lot of people kind of cut me off, whether inadvertently or I just wasn't intertwined with what they were doing anymore, that was okay for me. It really was, because while in the moment it kind of sucked and it felt different because it was different, I had to give all that up to get on this right path to success. One of the main reasons for that is because I wanted to be more authentic. Before you can be real with the world and be real with the people around you, you have to be real with yourself first. And I mean this genuinely. There is nothing that's gonna last in the long run if you are not authentically you. When you start doing what it is that God's called you to do, a lot of those things from the past are going to remain in the past, and they're not going to come back up because you're on another level. That's something that comes with success. The higher you get, the more hate and resentment and envy, jealousy, anger from others you are going to receive, and you got to be prepared for that. I went on a deliberate 2.5-month hiatus, and this was before the pandemic started, so my quarantine started a little sooner. Like I've talked about in previous JayTalks as well, I built a vision board. And you can't see them right now, but each year I have a new vision board. I have one overall for what I want my end goal to be for when I do become a millionaire and successful. And then I create a vision board for every single year. So I may present those to you all again in my later JayTalks for what I have on my vision board this year. There are some big things coming up. And like I said on one of my previous JayTalks as well, if you are not consistent with what you want, whether it's being your own boss or creating your art in any form that it may be, if you are not consistent and persistent with that, do not say it didn't work. It didn't work because you didn't apply that pressure. Pressure busts pipes, but they also create diamonds. So which side of that analogy do you want to really be on? Let's be consistent with what we want. Let's be real. This is all we get. This is our one life on earth. How do we want to be remembered? What you possess is not what everybody else possesses. The gifts that you have are not gifts that others may possess and skills that others may possess. Walk in that. When you start walking in that, you're going to realize a lot of things change in your life. I've realized a lot of different things change in my life as well. And I'm not perfect. I fall short all the time. I always find my way back because I understand my end goal. And I'm starting to understand more and more every day what the path to success requires of me, what the universe requires of me. So what does the universe require of you? The praise is going to come, acknowledgement is going to come, the finances are going to come when you're doing the right thing. And I've noticed that in my life. And I'm not rich by any means, but I'm rich in the mind. I'm rich in my heart. I'm sincere and I'm pure with everything I do. And that's cost me a lot of different things. Well, it hasn't really cost me anything because what's meant for you will be for you and will stick with you. And if it's not meant for you, then let it go. Let it fly. It wasn't serving you positively anyways. Each and every single day, I have a plan. Before I go to bed for that next day, I have a plan. So build a plan for your life. It may not look like how you want it to look. It may not be what you really want, but more than likely, it's what you need. And that's what it's all about. It's about the needs in your life. What do you need to get to that next level? What do you need on this path to success? What is it? I don't know what that is. I can't say it for you. If you know you're not supposed to be in the field you're supposed to be in, get out of it. It may set you back. It may not be what you want to hear, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. I guarantee you that. I've been facing this same thing and I'm still going through it. And I'm still building a new plan to get out of it. Like I said before, this lifelong journey and battle is with yourself, not with anybody else. You're not racing with anybody to your left or to your right. This is for you and you only. It's going to be a long, hard road, but it will be prosperous and you will be successful. Kind of close this up. I know I kind of went on a bit of a tangent, but I just felt like somebody needed to hear this and see this video. We're going to have to unlearn some things from our past because you can be born again. You can start anew. Each and every single day is a gift from God and a chance to start new and become something different. And that's just what it is. It's facts. Yeah, you're going to still have people call you out on your stuff from what you did yesterday, the week before, in months, maybe even years. But each and every single day is a gift to be born again and to be made anew and to walk in your purpose. It's going to be lonely. You're going to have to change a lot of things in your life, but it will be worth it. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck. I've had to do it, and it sucks every time. It doesn't get easier. But I know that when I walk away from that thing or that person, that it's for the better and greater good. What does that look like for you? The door's always open for me. Feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear some feedback. I would love to hear on some topics that you may want to hear me speak on. And I'm just always here for every single one of you, just like you're here for me and supporting me. I love every single one of you. I'm thankful for you, and have a blessed week. Peace.